Welcome in, guys, and I am back to recap every single NFL's 2023 season, and we're in the AFC East once again with the Buffalo Bills, the AFC East champions back to back, and going into this season, for the last number of years, especially with Josh Allen being the franchise quarterback, they've always been kind of a few players away or something as whatever has happened in Buffalo. But this season, uh, again, they win the AFC East 11-6 in the regular season, but again, they lose the divisional round to the Chiefs back-to-back years. I think it's the third year in a row now that they've lost in the divisional round. They haven't got to a championship game since 2020. The last championship game was in the 2020 season, and they haven't got to a championship game or even won a championship game since 2020. And then you look at the guys that they have. They have Josh Allen, who's 29. He's going to be 30 this year. Or he's going to be 29 or 30, whatever. That championship window's game really slim and really close to ending. And you don't want to be there in a couple of years. The Bills front office going, damn, like we had a franchise quarterback. We had some great weapons around him. We didn't do so bad. We wasn't so bad on the defense side of the ball, and we never won a fucking Super Bowl. We didn't appear at one, and we didn't win one. And that was just down to Sean McDermott. I think it's about time that Sean McDermott leaves, gets his ass. He needs to leave the Buffalo Bills, because he's not gonna take this team any further than the divisional rounds. The first he took him in the championship game in 2020. He hasn't got back there in nearly 4 years. I think it's time to cut your losses with Sean McDermott. He's done great things in Oak Bills. Oh my God, he's been one of the best coaches we've had in recent years. I understand that, but he hasn't got you any Lombardi trophies. He hasn't got you any closer to winning that Lombardi trophy, that Super Bowl that you've never won in your franchise. So if you want to win a championship, you've got to move on from Sean McDermott. Especially with Josh Allen, who's 29, 30. You've got Stefon Diggs, who's 27, 28. You've got Knox, who, what is he 30, 31. Damar Hamlin as well. He's 25 as well. You lost McKenzie in the offseason to the Colts. The additions you bring in, you got McGovern as guard, so again you got some cover from the protection for Josh Allen. You got McGovern at guard, you got Taylor Raft at safety, so some protection at guard and protection at the defensive side of the ball. In the draft, you did do well in the draft. You got Dalton Kincaid tight end, which I'm a big fan of him. I think he had a really good year. I am a big fan of him, and I'm interested to see what he does in year 2. But again, you look in a couple of years, if Stefon Diggs, maybe this could be his last year in the Bills. He's probably thinking, why am I not going to the Chiefs or going to like the Eagles or somewhere that's going to win me a Super Bowl, that's appeared in a Super Bowl, or the Bengals, or somewhere that's going to win me a championship like the Chiefs. People like Stefon Diggs and Knox, they're going to end up leaving eventually and going to the Chiefs or whoever to win a championship. So you've got to go all in and get yourself a head coach that can get you to that Super Bowl trophy, and after that you can figure it out after. Also in the draft you got Nick Barker, guard. So again, I do like that they address the secondary in the offensive line in this draft. They got Justin Shorter as well. They got Justin Shorter, wide receiver, and Alex Austin as a cornerback. Cap space, they only have $30 million of cap space, so you gotta be really smart of what you need. They definitely need another corner to help. They need a corner, and they need an edge rusher. They need a corner and edge rusher in the draft, so they need to find someone there, and they need another wide receiver, especially when I've talked about Knox, who's 30, 31, and Diggs, who's 27, 28. They need somebody else in that wide receiver position. Points for, there was 6 out of 32 for points for, points against 4 out of 32. So they had a really good defense. Points against them, they had a really good defense. So there's not really much there, but you just need kind of just add some more people in. I think especially at edge, maybe some more people in that offensive line. But overall, the big thing is you need to change your head coach and you need to part ways with Sean McDermott. You know, thank you for what he's done, but he's not got your championship.